Good afternoon. My name is Madison Fulcher-Melendy, class of 2018, and I have the privilege of presenting Abigail Ouimet Katuska, 99, for induction into the Hall of Fame. If competing in multiple sports develops athletes as great competitors and teammates, it would be fair to say that Abigail Ouimet Katuska is a perfect example. Earning 16 varsity letters in 4 sports, basketball, soccer, field hockey, and lacrosse, while at Williston, she distinguished herself as a tremendous all-around athlete. As a basketball player, Miss Katuska scored over 1,400 points, surpassing the 1,000-point milestone during her junior season, the 3rd highest in school history. Her athletic accomplishments carried over to her academic life, where she earned both the Valedictory Award for the school's top scholar and the Dorothy Bement Award for distinguished contribution to the school life. For her athletic accomplishments, Miss Katuska was a recipient of the Alumni Bowl for Athletics given to the top senior female athlete in her class. Miss Katuska continued her remarkable success, where she earned her degree in physics, played field hockey and lacrosse for 4 years, and basketball during her first year on campus. In field hockey, she won the 2-time Regional All-American and won all NESCAC honors. She was selected to play in the Division III Senior All-Star Game and won multiple NESCAC Athlete of the Week honors. Her accomplishments on the lacrosse field were just as outstanding. All-time leading point scorer, career assist, ranked nationally in points and assists, 3-time All-NESCAC selection, and 3-time All-American, including first team during both her junior and senior years. To top it all off, Miss Katuska finished her career by helping lead her team to the 2003 NCAA Division III National Championship. Today, she lives in Ohio with her family and continues to support women's athletics as the girls basketball commissioner for St. Mary's Sports Association. It is my pleasure to invite Miss Abby Ouimet Katuska to the stage to accept her award.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Madison. I'm truly honored and humbled by this recognition. I'm joining an amazingly accomplished group of athletes and coaches who have been inducted over the last few years, including some of which I played for and with, and I'm incredibly honored to be part of this 2017 class. Before speaking of my time at Williston, I wanted to start by thanking my parents who are here today, Anne, a Northampton School for Girls graduate, class of 65, and Jack, who were always an amazing example of sacrifice and support. I can't recall a single game at any level, recreational, Williston, or Amherst, that at least one of them wasn't in attendance. And with 6 kids and various sports for each, I don't know how they did that. And with such ease. They were encouraging, never critical, always happy and proud for even the smallest of feats, and providing me with a wonderful example. I also want to thank all of my siblings who helped shape me and push me athletically and personally. In particular, my 3 oldest brothers, Jake, Rick, and Will. Besides my parents, I credit them often with my athletic success. They were all incredible athletes and were the perfect balance of tough but encouraging me growing up. I can't imagine how annoying I was following them around, constantly asking to play whatever sport they were playing. And more often than not, they let me join in. However, there weren't any gimmies. I had to earn my keep, and I had to keep up. And while that led to many frustrating games of 21 or timed 1 and 2 mile runs around the neighborhood, it also fine-tuned my outside shot, encouraged quick hands and quick feet, and molded me early as a tough competitor, unafraid to take on the older or bigger kids or whatever lay ahead. In my 6 years at Williston, some of my most formative athletic experiences came from my time in the middle school. In particular, meeting and eventually playing for Mr. Brown as a 7th grader on the varsity girls basketball team. When I first met Brownie and he suggested that I try out, I was excited, didn't put too much weight into the idea of actually making the team, but thought it was pretty amazing just to be there. However, from the start, he treated me like all of the girls, regardless of age or grade, and encouraged me to play instinctively and confidently. It was a defining time for me athletically, and I am so appreciative of that experience and the confidence that it awarded me going forward. Williston was an extraordinarily nurturing environment for me as a student athlete. Many of my teachers came to my games and were as excited for my athletic successes as they were my academic ones, and vice versa with my coaches. The decision to stop playing soccer was very difficult for my 16-year-old self, but another instance in which I was reminded of the community sport at Williston. After my sophomore soccer season, I felt like I just really needed a change. And it was extremely hard to admit that even though I had played varsity since 8th grade and had been a part of a wonderful and successful team, that I didn't love it anymore. It took the better part of that year to get up the courage to go to Pill, my coach, but I remember how vividly how supportive he was in light of what I was saying, and that just speaks so much to all of my experiences here at Williston. It's remarkable that that decision to switch sports to field hockey set in motion my life post-Williston. I was apprehensive about trying a new sport as an 11th grader, but it was also incredibly freeing. I got to try something new with no expectations, no pressure, and could just enjoy my final 2 fall seasons. The summer after my junior year, Williston hosted a camp for field hockey run by the Amherst College coach, Chris Paradis, and I decided to attend. That experience with Chris was tremendous. By the end of the summer, I'd gone from wanting to play D1, basketball or lacrosse, to thinking about potentially playing multiple sports at a top D3 school like Amherst. And from then on, that idea was tough to beat. Thank you again for this amazing honor, and to Williston for all that it provided for me as a student athlete. I'm incredibly proud to accept this with my husband and 3 kids here today as well. I met Joe at Amherst, and he became the strongest supporter of my athletic career, even while balancing his own. It's been so exciting to embark on this new chapter of athletics in my life as a mom and coach, to my daughters Annie and Jackie, and to my son Chase, who are an absolute joy to watch navigate the court and fields and find their own way. Thank you all again.